Hello, and good morning, everybody. Welcome to Morning Call for Thursday, the 17th of October, 2019. Well, I'm saying that, uh, but then this isn't really a morning call. I just wanted to. Hello, Johan. How are you doing? Hope you're all doing well. I just wanted to let you know about some things that are going on. So basically, to make this short and painless, I'm gonna stop doing morning calls for the foreseeable future. So basically, just to let you know what's going on, I love this show. It's really a lot of fun for me to do. It's not that much work because this is why I started it. Um, I'm doing all the tech news reading anyway, but basically the problem I have with it is just the slot in the morning. It's just for me. I really love doing it, but it's just like a time that I kind of need right now. I mean, I obviously I don't really make any money of this, and that's just the time where I need for paid work. Pretty much. I had thought about like moving it, renaming it, but it's really not like that would just move the problem around. My problem is I just don't like that having a time slot like that is for me is like really hard, and it's like it needs to be a fixed time slot, right? Otherwise, it doesn't make sense as a streaming thing. I probably could still do it as a podcast, but I didn't want to do that from the beginning. So I know I've got quite a lot of very hardcore listeners that tune in almost every day. So I know you're probably really sad about this, and I'm kind of sad as well. But it's just something I needed to do. And I've basically, if you realized I haven't done a show in quite a while because basically it was just hell the last few weeks and months. Really been just not really hell. I mean, I'm doing good. I've got lots of work. It's something I love doing, but it's just the schedule's just been all over the place. We had some personal stuff in the middle there with friends that are going through shit that I tried to support there for a bit. Then my wife's been very very busy doing some work, and we basically she borrowed my office here for a while, and I couldn't really do shows in the morning, and then I've been just been working a lot. So one thing I wanted to tell you, I've switched over. I know this isn't of any use for anybody who's listening to this as a podcast on their commute or something, but I have in the last few weeks experimented with just writing down the tech news that I would put into Morning Call, and I figured out that works a lot better. Because basically I can do that whenever throughout the day. I can just note stuff down. I don't have a fixed schedule. So I'll be definitely keep doing that. So if you're interested in that, go to fab.industries. There's a link on the top uh, menu in the site that it says newsletter, and you can sign up to a newsletter I'm doing where basically it's the same as this. It's like I look at what kind of tech news is interesting and then write them down. It's just not a video show, not a podcast. I am kind of restructuring some things. I've been a freelancer since the beginning of the year now, and I'm revisiting the stuff I'm doing, and I'm looking what works and what not. And this is just one of the things I'm changing. Um, Jonathan says an asynchronous digest is a nice idea. You're a good filter. Asynchronous digest, I hadn't seen it like that, but yes, that's basically what's doing. I'm filtering. I'm filtering things. I'm reading a lot of things, and then I'm writing about the things that I find interesting, that I think you should probably know about as well, or that are just. It's like this show. It's not like news interesting. It's also like stuff that I just find interesting, and some commentary, of course, because I always do that. Seems to be my thing. I just really can't do with that. I can't. I can't. I can. Well, I can. I do that for when I write news, I just report them without pretty much giving my opinion, but I think people want that. I always wanted that. I think that's added value anyway. So try it out if you want. Fab.industries. It's there. It's called The Truth. I named it after my favorite Terry Pratchett book. So as far as Morning Call is concerned, I'm gonna like officially end the show today. This is mostly because I don't want people to expect that it's coming back. I'm not saying that it will ever, never come back. I might, probably not under the same name. I don't know. I might change it around. Don't know about that yet. But I wanna make a clear cut here so that everybody's clear. So I'm not kind of like, so nobody has an expectation. We're changing with Six Gun. We're changing a bit of the podcast I'm doing around. I'll be publishing a blog post on that probably later in the day, maybe tomorrow. I still need to translate it into German, and yeah, it's just some stuff changing. It's just like summer's over. I've been like it's like autumn. It's leaves are falling. I'm sitting around a lot. I'm thinking, and I'm like kind of reevaluating what I'm doing with my time as a freelancer, and I'm killing some stuff that I'm not basically didn't have as much fun doing, that I can. Morning Call is not part of that. I really, really like doing the show. It's just like the time slot is just, I can do it, but it's like really dumb as well. If I have a client and I go, no, I can't work right now, right? Then, give me a second, lost my pencil. Here we go. That's just really dumb if I turn on paid work for that. And obviously, some stuff is just like in Germany. I don't know where you're watching from, but in Germany you have this thing because the US is behind us, time zone wise, and because lots of the tech news are US driven. It's usual for German tech journalists. They'll just wake up in the morning, and you'll have to cover some stuff that the US media has covered in the night. So it's often kind of useful to do that in the morning. ITM. So that's just where I'm coming from. If you really like this show, once again, I'm sorry. I really like it too, but it's just something that has to be done, and we'll see. Like as I said, I'm changing some things around with Six Gun. So I don't know. Maybe there will be like a. I'm not promising anything. There aren't any plans, but it could be that I'm doing like a tech news podcast at some point. So just to, if you want to keep in touch, of course this channel is not going anywhere. Twitch TV Foxtrot Alpha Bravo will still be there. I'll still be streaming. I'll do game streaming and stuff like that. I'll just do stuff whenever I feel like it. I just can't. Based on everything going on, I just can't commit to a fixed schedule right now. But I still want to do streaming and stuff, of course. If you listen to this as a podcast, there'll be some changes with Six Gun, but you can always go to sixgun.org, and there will always be information on there. And then generally, of course, fab.industries is my website, my blog, and there'll be stuff on there. But I won't go off Twitch. I'll be a bit quiet for pretty much the next 2 weeks, because basically I'm flying to more games, definitely more games. Want to do more games. I am, and I want to. Jonathan's saying that, and we need to do Sea of Thieves again, and we will be doing that. It's just like I'll be flying to Manchester tomorrow. For Rock Camp. I'm at Rock Camp over the weekend, so I'll be gone over the weekend, and then next week I'm actually flying to Prague for a conference as well, doing some research around that. So I'll be a bit quiet for the next week or two, so you know. But when I'm back from that, I'll have time, and I'll do streaming. Definitely planned. And I want to do more stuff on Twitch as well. I just can't do it on a fixed schedule at the moment. So that's basically where I'm coming from. If anybody's is watching this on Twitch, you can ask questions in the chat. I'll be happy to answer anything. That's not too embarrassing. Otherwise, if you want to get in contact, fab@sixgun.org. Like if you're listening to this in a as a podcast, fab@sixgun.org, you can also just email me, and I'll be happy to talk. Halifa says have fun at OccCamp. I will. I think it will be great. I haven't been at OccCamp for ages. Basically, since when I took the job at Heise, I started just being so busy, and like I couldn't plan my free time around conferences that I didn't go to for the job, and I just stopped going. Not because I don't like OccCamp, it was just like a thing, it is just, I just couldn't really do it. I was just having too much scheduling, and now that I'm a freelancer, downside is sometimes I will stop shows like this, but I can do other stuff, which is like, I can just decide what conferences I want to go to, and I will, even if it's not, if it's not for the job, I'll just be hanging out. And we're actually doing Dan and me are doing like we have like a 30-minute talk. We're doing like a Linux Outlaws revival kind of thing. I'll talk a little bit about what changed in open source since we stopped the show. And Dan says he wants to record that, so that'll be something you can watch out for. I'll put the recording. If it all works, you never know at live shows. It might just like, you get the audio file and then it's just. But saving all that, if it all goes according to plan, I'll release that. Not really on RSS feed, but I'll just put that on my blog. Bringing LO back. No, Jonathan, that is definitely not happening. I can tell you. It's more the other direction. Dan is kind of wants to. I know. He says, yes. It's always somebody who always brings that up. I don't know. I'm actually in a position where I could do that again right now, but Dan wants to concentrate on other things, and I completely understand that. And LO is just the two of us, right? We've always said it doesn't work with other people, and yeah. There will be some new stuff at SixGun coming in the future. But if you're looking out for that LO show, that also we will be on Fab.Industries. I'll post that once I have that. And yeah, and there's going to be some other fun at OccCamp. I'm planning to play some Magic. I bought some Magic. We'll be doing drafting, and if you are at OccCamp, come and find me. You know what I look like. You've seen me. Just come say hello. If you want to play some Magic, bring some Magic cards, or don't. You might wanna draft with us. And otherwise, there's always some great stuff going on at OccCamp talks and things. And I'm looking forward to meeting a few friends I haven't seen in a while. As long as I still can. This is the pre-Brexit OccCamp. Who knows what'll happen next year? Although, if I want to go, I'll just get a visa. If they still let me in the country. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I just wanted to be level with you and give that to you. I had planned to do this a bit earlier, but it was just so much going on. There were constantly people around, and I had to help with the science. That was more important, and now basically this is the first day in 3-4 weeks, like except that one morning call I did. That I had a morning. This is like the first morning I have where I'm like, okay, I got some time, and it's not even the morning anymore. I'm recording this at like 1:30. So yeah, that's that. You can tell. I can't show you because there's like some confidential stuff, but I have just outside the shot, I have like my list with like papers stuff I need to do, and it's like this high. It's yeah. Well, you always have that thing with freelancers where they're like complaining that they don't have any work. I definitely that's not me right now. Anyway, I hope you, even though I've delivered some bad news to you today, I still hope you have a good day and a good rest of the week. And please don't desert me. Please come by once in a while here on Twitch, and and just visit Six Gun, and have a look at what's gonna happen in the next few months. I got some ideas. Yes. Anyway, that's it for me for today. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you soon. Let's see what I'll be streaming, but I will be streaming things. I promise you. Until then, have a good day. Have a good week. If you're at Occam, come and say hello. If you're not, just have a nice weekend. See you soon. Goodbye.